ho 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 ho. Welcome to my non-Halloween special. And today we are going to be reviewing something. Well, we're not going to be reviewing a ride. We're going to be kind of reviewing a theme park, but a theme park during a certain time of year and day. That being Universal Studios Orlando, Florida, Halloween Horror Nights. Now, let's begin. Sorry for boggling all of you viewers' pants and spooking you guys out. Move. So today I will be reviewing 2 out of 30 Halloween Horror Nights events that have occurred over the years at Universal Studios Orlando. That being Halloween Horror Nights 30, Halloween Horror Nights 31, the only 2 that I've been to so far. And fun fact, this hat I actually got at Halloween Horror Nights 30. It's a Beetlejuice blacklight hat. Pretty sick. And then you have this shirt of Michael Myers. And then lastly, you have this jacket, Halloween Horror Nights 2022, and then on the back, it's this really cool design of a lot of the houses there. I'm going to be starting off with Halloween Horror Nights 30. And usually each Halloween Horror Nights event, there's either like 4 or 5 like houses that are like themed to like a movie, show, video game, etc. Even music artists. One of them being a Beetlejuice house, like on my hat and in my hand. There's also a Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, a Bride of Frankenstein, and then there is also a Haunting of Hill House, which is a Netflix show. Now, sadly, unfortunately, I will not be able to review The Bride of Frankenstein or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one because I was unable to do those in 2021 season. No! Excuse me for that. Other than Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, Bride of Frankenstein, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I went through every house that year. That being Puppet Theater, The Wicked Grove, Realm of the Pumpkin, Halloween Horror Nights, Icons Captured, Scary, Uncased Files, and then obviously Beetlejuice and Haunting of Hill House. What was my favorite that year? It was definitely The Haunting of Hill House, other than Beetlejuice. The only reason why it's Haunting of Hill House because I've seen this show, and it's a phenomenal show, but also at the same time, it was pretty spooky. It gave me like some of the chills, like it gave me the heebie-jeebies. The Beetlejuice one was just fun in general. My least favorite one was definitely Puppet Theater. The reason of that is because, again, at first I went into the house thinking I was going to be pretty spooked because, me personally, I don't like puppets like Annabelle. It wasn't that fun or scary. It was fun, I guess, but, unlike Haunting of Hill House, did not give me the heebie-jeebies. Or it wasn't, like, as cool. Unlike Beetlejuice, which that one was just like, wha-bam, jabah, like freaking kung fu moves. And like, it was just really cool because like, you got to see like the big Beetlejuice snake, you got to see Beetlejuice, you got to see, what's the emo kid's name? Emo kid from Beetlejuice. It was Lydia, guys! And, yeah, you got to see Lydia, so that house in general was just cool. The other house is not going to go too far in depth with them, but the others were a good general house. And for my first Halloween Horror Nights experience, it wasn't like what I was like expecting a lot. Like, it wasn't as scary as I thought. There was this really, this word isn't very PG, but very sexual show. And that show was called Nightmare Fuel. Me personally, I did not enjoy it because I felt awkward. But that's just my personal opinion, you know? Go check it out. Just kidding, that was in 2021. Um, and so basically, I'd give that Halloween Horror Nights like year, I guess, a 7 out of 10. And I'm comparing it to 2022's Halloween Horror Nights because this one I definitely enjoyed a lot more than 30, which was the 30-year anniversary. So, a pretty depressing 30-year anniversary. There's some pretty cool houses, though. One I forgot to mention was Halloween Horror Nights Icons. That one was really cool. That one was probably one of my favorites that year. Besides Hill House, that was probably my second favorite. Because there was Jack the Clown, Chance, Caretaker, Usher,
Fear.
yeah. And also, each Halloween Horror Nights year has like an icon, and this year's was Jack the Clown for his 30th anniversary because he's kind of like the mascot of Halloween Horror Nights. But there's this one house, the Pumpkin Realm, that I mentioned earlier when listing the houses. That one, basically, the main character in that one, the Pumpkin Lord, is going to come into play with the next year because it's kind of like a storyline. Yeah, that house I loved because it was pretty like spooky, but also the smell. Oh my goodness gracious, gentlemen and ladies, that smelled so delectable, delicious. Like, I love pumpkin spice. It smelled like so pumpkin spicy in there. But yeah, just that house in specific, just definitely like was a good house. But definitely comes into play next year.
This is where the real nightmare begins.
Now, Halloween Horror Nights 31, guys. This one contained, and I did all the houses this year. It contained Spirits of the Coven, Hellblock, Halloween, Fiesta of the Chupacabra, Dead Man's Wharf, The Horrors of Blumhouse, which contained Freak and the Black Phone. Then there was Bugs Eaten Alive, Descendants of
Destruction.
The Weekend.
Save your tears for another day.
And last but not least, Monsters Legends Collide, which was The Mummy, Dracula, and Werewolf. Now this year, like, some of the houses do sound a bit silly, kind of like The Weeknd. How can The Weeknd, the guy that played in the Super Bowl 2021 season, which the Buccaneers won,
Huzzah!
how could that be a Halloween Horror Nights house? Well, turns out, that one, including the Halloween house, this one was one of the best Halloween houses to be created in the existence of Halloween Horror Nights. Again, I've only been to 2 of these events, but these 2 houses were absolutely amazing. The worst one was Bugs Eaten Alive. That one was kind of, if you know what I'm saying. And you know, like, it could be so much better for giant spiders and. But other than that, the Horrors of Blumhouse, that one was amazing. Again, like, that one, like, it was, the Black Phone and Freak. Freak side was kind of meh. But then the Black Phone side was like, oh! I just flicked you guys off. As I was saying, the Black Phone side is a lot better than the Freak side. The Freak side is just not that good. And this year's icon for the, or not this year, but Halloween Horror Nights 31. Like I mentioned, how like the Pumpkin Lord had his own house in Halloween Horror Nights 30. Well, now he's the icon who gets his own scare zone, which is like a pathway you would walk through and people would jump scare you like Five Nights at Freddy's. And like, it's like pretty cool because the Pumpkin Lord, one, he smells great. Gotta meet him personally. But yeah, and one thing I want to mention about the scare zones last year is if you guys seen the YouTube channel Crypt TV, link in the description, check them out. A great spooky channel if you like spooky things. I got to meet one of the Crypt TV characters. Whoa, he's like the main character of Crypt TV. So kind of like a description of the Weekend house. This house was really cool because like there's a lot of flashing lights. There's a lot of like, and like it's just like it's. I remember it's all about plastic surgery because like there was like this his album After Hours. Like I know it's like about plastic surgery and that it's bad for you. Hashtag no plastic surgery. And basically like this like house is like it's just like really cool because of all the visuals, the colors, the music. It just all incorporates well together. And I think a cool idea for like this year, 2023, you can add Michael Jackson, you can add AC/DC, Kiss, and so many other cool spooky bands. And then the Halloween house is basically like, again, it's the first Halloween, not like any of the other Halloweens, the original. This one, like the music, the and with that, and then with the cool jump scares, like this one actually scared me. Like there's this one room where you walk into it, and there's like mannequins of him everywhere. Secret is there's like 10 of them, and 5 of them are not mannequins. They're actually Michael Myers. And they like come out and scare you. It's pretty cool. But other than that, these 2 houses were definitely the spotlights of 2022. But the other ones were great. There's some really good ones like Dead Man's Wharf, and I know that's some of people's favorite. And Fiesta de Chupacabra. And I cannot say that word. But anyways, I give this Halloween Horror Nights a definite maybe 9 out of 10, because again, I feel like Halloween Horror Nights can just go so much better. Again, this is only my 2nd year, and I feel like they can do like so many cooler things, so many cooler houses. That basically does it for my Halloween Horror Nights 30 and 31 review. Thank you for watching my non-Halloween special. And you know, guys, I will miss you guys all so much. Aww. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you! Aww.